Hey guys, Luxker here. Welcome back to Xenosaga Pied Piper fan recreation. Last time, we escaped our prison cell and fought a whole bunch of guards, only to find McCallum dead on the floor from the Federation's meddling. This time, we will continue to escape the prison and make contact with Veritas. So let's get headed to the next room. I don't know why I'm still talking as Bugs, but I'm gonna just do this anyway. Let's go. Obstacle detected ahead. An obstacle? Is it a person? I'm not sure yet. Let me adjust my sensor settings. It's not a person. It's a combat robot. It's hostile. Analyze its data. Right away. It's a Murdoch Heavy Industries combat support robot. Model SY-810, designation Freya. SY-810. That's a support robot from the same series as Bugs? What does that mean? Bugs is standard Federation equipment. It's no surprise they have the same model deployed here. Captain, get into formation! It's coming! It's coming it shall! A palette swap of Bugs right here, or a better version of Bugs, I don't know. Well, we already discussed this. Bugs is the best robot there ever is, and Freya right over here does not make any judgments on us. But I will say, it is no joke of an enemy. It's one of the hardest bosses we have come across so far, which is why it's very important to have our characters learn stat buffing and ether lowering attacks on top of that. I am going to have, first and foremost, I want to go ahead and have Lactus confiscate Freya right here, which gives us a Kojic ring. And that was just from a normal attack, 400 damage right there. I'm going to go ahead and have Jan cast buffing moves like offensive right here. While I'm going to have Lactus and Bugs focus on healing and strong attacks in general. In Melis's turn, she's not like super useful at the end of the day. As you can see right here, Freya resists pretty much every different type of attack besides ice, which Freya is not resistant to. So instead, I'm going to have Melis focus on healing for a little bit. We haven't really had Melis just do that in general. So right here, I'm going to have Melis just do this stuff right here. I'm going to go ahead and have Bugshaw B-Axe right here, though. It's a strong physical attack with a high crit rate, and it's really good for dealing with enemies that have really high physical resistance. Unfortunately, no crit right there, and oh boy, that attack hits every party member right here. Freya also has very high agility, and you can definitely tell that's going to hit very hard at the end of the day. On Lactus's turn, I want to go ahead and show off Phantom, which is the new skill that we learned in the previous episode. Phantom is a weak 2-hit physical attack, but notice it doesn't cost any EP to use. Yeah, look how these ones cost EP, not Phantom. It's basically a move that you can use to get EP back for free. So as you can see right there, Lactus's EP just basically went back up. I'm gonna have Jan use defensive now. And why not? Have Jan boost and have him do balance this time. Alright, and on Melis's turn, I am gonna have her do Mecha S all. Now, going to the Norse mythology sign of Freya right here. Freya is based on the goddess in Norse mythology. She is responsible for beauty, love, fertility, sex, war, gold, and magic. Freya must be one lucky robot to be named after one of the most well-known goddesses in Norse mythology. So, it's just pretty crazy at the end of the day. Jan. Okay, you don't have a thing. So it's immune to lightning attacks, so we can't really do anything regarding that. I might as well go ahead and see if we can get a crit with B-Axe right here. Yeah, so, okay, good. We evaded that attack. I'm going to go ahead and do Mine Down. And Melis, go ahead and do this again. Heal everybody in the party. Keep everyone up to speed here. Okay, BBC fry. Like, the BBC is just frying us, basically. Frying us to smithereens. Let's go ahead and use Jackal right here. Okay, so it has Mine down. I'm gonna go ahead and use Beambolt again. Even though it's kind of resistant to it. Jan, go ahead and use Balance down on you, just so it wouldn't do anything. Okay, our offensive capabilities are going back down, so we might want to replenish that in a second. Let's go ahead and have Lactus use offensive here, get our attack power back up again. Yeah, Freya is definitely no joke. It's very resistant. It can hit really hard, which is why you want to basically prepare as much as you can here. And Bugs is a little bit low on EP. I am going to have Jan use Recover HP on Melis. That way, when her turn comes around, she has a little bit more HP to back herself up. Let's do Jackal 1 again. Alright, we're going to do that. It's going to do this, which is okay. Our defenses are down again, so I'll go back to having Jan use defensive here, just to get that back, so we don't, so Freya's attack doesn't hit super hard. Right, Jan took damage from that, and its ether defense is back down again. Yeah, all its stats are back down. Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit. Okay, at least Bugs has B-Shot right here. Do Skin down. Alright. And then, what do I want to do with you? I guess I can just use Break Bash right here, because its vitality is down a little bit more. Like, Jackal 1 you. Hits 2 times, and it's perfect. Let's do Mine down. I think we might have him in a few turns. Let's go ahead and use B-Shot again, and then Lactus's turn is coming up here. How much HP? Okay. I'm gonna use Ice Bolt. Well, because it's not resistant to it. And with this, we can have Lactus use Phoenix Strike and hopefully take it. Ah, so close. Okay, Melis's turn is next. She can basically take you out. Okay, what do I have? What can I do with Jan here? I guess I could just use Balance down again. I don't know why Break Bash would not be easily defeated by you. But anyways, let's go ahead and take you out with a Break Bash, and we're done! Wow, that's a lot of EXP we got there right now. Bugs is level 24. I don't know why Bugs went there first. It's pretty funny. Jan is level 24. Melis is level 24, and she learned Satellite 2. Lactus is now level 24, and we're good. Well, we managed to get out of the station. Melis, I'm counting on you to lead us to the Veritas hideout. Understood. Follow me. Bugs. Eric, will there be a day where I'll end up like that too? You mean dead? Bugs, are you afraid of being scrapped? Fear is a concept I don't fully understand, but I can understand the logic behind why humans fear death. Disposal for you is nothing less than death to us. From the moment we're born, we start counting down to our end. No one can escape the curse of death. We humans are also being discarded by this world. For beings like me, made of artificial parts, predicting our lifespan is easy. When I think of it that way, maybe we're luckier than humans. If humans could fully control the wear and tear of your bodies, you might conquer death someday. Humans are trying with all they've got. Eric! Come on, we're falling behind. Let's catch up to the others. Feel free to use whatever equipment you need here. We appreciate your help, especially on such short notice. No worries, though it's quite a strange story, huh? A Federation police captain, now a wanted man! Ha ha ha! Oh, don't get me wrong. Honestly, we could use someone like you on our side. It would be a huge help. Hey! Don't get any ideas! That doesn't mean we're friends now, alright? Mikhail, think before you say something like that. We're completely on our own now. Yuriev is someone who won't hesitate to use his power to silence anyone who gets in his way. And that's what you say to those risking their necks to help us? Apologize! Right now! I'm sorry. That was out of line. Ha 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 ha. Don't sweat. I don't let little things like that bother me. Honestly, if I were in your shoes, I might have said the same thing. Anyway, you could lay low here until things settle down. Sorry for making so many demands of you. Hey, don't I say I'd handle it? Relax already. How about we sit down and have a drink? No, I'll pass. Right now, I want to know if there's any updates on Voyager's case. Got anything new? Ah, damn. You guys are relentless, huh? Alright. As you know, Yuriev's been tightening the screws on the Federation's Police 6th Division. Thanks to him, our effectiveness is falling apart. And no matter where you look, some idiot in command decides to go rogue, leaving their underlings lost and confused. And taking advantage of the chaos, Sergius XIV has replaced Julius as Patriarch and is rushing to push for the pilgrimage meeting. If they stay on track, the meeting will happen in only a few days, and Yuriev's move? Yeah, that was a major screw-up. He's like a snake in the grass. What about Voyager? Has he shown any new activity? Yeah, the Net Preacher. The Net Preacher? Yeah, one theory says he's traps the minds of his victims inside virtual spaces in the UMN. His victims don't really realize they've been killed. They don't even know they're dead. What the hell's going on? Voyager gives them the world they've always wanted. Almost sounds like he's offering them their own personal heaven, doesn't it? I don't totally get it myself, but to me, it sounds like he's using the UMN for some twisted preaching. That's why we call him the Net Preacher. Cut to the chase. Oh, in a hurry, aren't you? Don't take it the wrong way. That's just how he does. Alright, straight to the point then. There's been a spike in copycat crimes mimicking Voyager. The police investigations hit a lot of roadblocks. But according to our investigation, the only confirmed case involving Voyager is the incident of the nursing plant. Still no new leads? Hold on! Don't jump to conclusions. Sure, there's nothing new about the crimes, but we did find something interesting about his identity. Something interesting? Yeah, exactly. Do you know who Yuriev's been using Voyager to harvest neural narcotics? Why? Honestly, we were shocked too, but it turns out Voyager has a congenital brain condition. Something about the prefrontal cortex, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's where his condition is. Isn't that the part responsible for working memory? Beats me. I'm no doctor. I can't really explain the specifics. But apparently, using the network helps him maintain his short-term memory. It's possible, sure, that the network could support brain functions like that. But what's Yuriev got to do with this? I don't see how they're connected. Oh ho ho! They're connected, alright. Our younger members say Voyager's brain condition causes imbalance in synaptic development. This makes him incredibly compatible with the network, and while it's not exactly tied to the net preacher thing, the rumor that he can freely access the consciousness in the UMN might be true, especially if there are no restrictions on him. The information he gathers can be refined, and then be turned into neurochemical narcotics, which could be sold on the market. Yuriev figured that out, and you can guess what the rest of the story is. What we don't know is why Voyager agreed to work with Yuriev in the first place. Huh? Is someone calling? Sorry, that's my communicator. It's from Sharon? Sharon, are you alright?
That's my line. An investigator suddenly appeared at the hospital and reported that you were suddenly arrested, but that you escaped.
And then?
I told them I didn't know anything, but what in the world is going on?
The chief is dead.
McCallum? Oh no. Why?
In the middle of Voyager-related cases, we uncovered connections to powerful figures in the federal government. And just after that, the chief.
Was he assassinated?
Yes. Sharon, I need your thoughts on the Voyager case.
Well, I've just finished investigating the traces Voyager left in the network, but
Voyager has...
a congenital condition in his prefrontal cortex.
You figure that out too.
People who leave such traces possess certain unique abilities. They leave behind a distinct pattern. Their physical makeup includes an additional rare element. And they're capable of perceiving what's known as the imaginary number domain. Moreover, individuals with prefrontal impairments like Voyager tend to crave enormous amounts of information and sensory input, almost like addicts. And there's one more thing. Others who share the same traits as Voyager have formed a syndicate. Apparently, they're refining and distributing information from the net.
That's exactly what our younger guys said. Now that you mention it, I have heard stories about people like Voyager banding together to create some kind of bizarre group. Apparently they're selling a neurochemical narcotic at insane prices. And what's more, when members of that group connect to the UMN, they leave behind distinctive log patterns. Is that so?
Yes, it's been known for a while now that only those with prefrontal impairments leave such a distinct pattern.
Wait a second! Dr. Rosas, you just mentioned a distinct pattern.
Yes, I did. Because of specific behavior patterns unique to syndicates formed by people who share similar traits as Voyager, they unknowingly leave behind distinct patterns in access logs, whether they intend to or not.
Does anything come to mind? Oh, I've got something! Right before we were taken in, an Archon police officer named Dewey handed me a little parting gift. Dewey? The operator? That's the one! He said he spotted a strange pattern while monitoring the station's network activity logs. He saved the data onto a disk and handed it to me. Really? If we analyze that disk, we can pinpoint Voyager. Exactly! Voyager might be closer than we have ever imagined! But Syndicate members also leave the same pattern, right? It might also just have been one of them, right? Wouldn't it be difficult to identify Voyager just based on that? No need to worry about that! If I filter the UMN terminals to those used for frequent responses, I'll find the answer in no time. Let's start the analysis now. Mikhail, I'm relying on you. Understood! Sharon, I'd like you to review the results once the analysis is complete. Could you stay on the line until then?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. That's a big help. Mikhail, can you manage the analysis on your own? Eric and I will figure it out. Isn't that right, Eric? Yeah. Huh? What's the matter? The disk is jamming. It's rejecting the analysis. Could something be wrong with the terminal? No, it's not that. This terminal is actually newer than the ones we had back at the station. It seems like access to the disk is being blocked via the network. Are we being hacked? Eric, what's happening on your side? Just like Mikhail said, it's an external attack. How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. The routine security checks don't show any issues, and I've been monitoring the self-diagnostic program. If there really was a hack, an alert should have been triggered.
Sounds like you got some trouble over there, huh?
Just a bit of a technical issue. Why? What's happening on your end?
Things are chaotic here too. An emergency patient just arrived from the station. The police have started an investigation. They think it's another victim of Voyager.
Police information? How did you hear about that?
I heard it from the ambulance driver.
Great work. Did you catch anything else?
They found strange symbols written all over the walls in the victim's room. Other than that, nothing much. I'm about to start surgery now, though it doesn't look like he'll make it. I can't promise the exact time, but I should have more information by this evening.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Do you know where Block 53 is?
Yes, I do.
After the surgery is done, I'll head over there.
Alright. We'll meet at Block 53. Just don't do anything reckless.
Come on now. Would I really be worthy of being your wife if I couldn't handle something so simple?
I'm sorry about that. The police might be keeping an eye on you, so please be cautious when leaving the hospital.
I will be. I'll see you later then.
Mikhail, how much longer for the disc to finish? I can't say for sure! Depending on the extent of the hacking, it might take another 2 or 3 hours. I'll keep helping Mikhail for as long as it takes. Captain, please take Malice and Lactus and head to the Dr. Rose's place. I've also wrapped up maintenance on Bugs. He should come in handy. Bugs, are you ready? You can count on me. Good. Lactus, Malice, Bugs. Let's move out to Block 53. Captain, we're on the run now, aren't we? Yes. There would be Federation police officers nearby. Avoid them at all costs. Understood, sir. And we're in the Archon outskirts. I don't want to really explore this place quite yet, although I will say, these officer sprites look really friggin' funny, I'll be perfectly honest. So we got a Kajik ring from that last fight right there. I want to go ahead and equip that on Malice, since that increases her EP by 30%. So really, just in general, really good to have. But if you head back down here where we came from, we go back to the Veritas hideout. And right here, we can get segment address 14 after decoding it. And opening the chest in here, we get a Dragon's Eye. This is basically an upgraded scope. It shows enemy data and increases the chances of enemies dropping rare items. It also increases your BP charge by 25%. I'm going to go ahead and replace the scope on Bugs for this one, because it's just a better version. But we can actually explore the hideout a little bit now that we're back here. So we have Alexei right here, as well as a couple people talking in general. Let's learn more from them about things. Oh, you're still here? Good timing. I just finished decrypting some data the old-fashioned way. Here, take this. It's a decoder. If you find a segment address, use it to open it. You never know what you might find inside. Alexei trusts you, so I'll trust you too. Just don't get yourselves killed out there. And we get decoder 2 from this right here. Busy. Talk to Ralph if you need something. Collecting intel without UN men support takes longer, but at least we know it's secure. Welcome back. I see you're still in one piece. Good! This fight you're in, it's bigger than any of us. But that doesn't mean we'll stand aside. If Yuriev and the Federation are covering something up, we'll help you dig it out, without relying on the UN men. Rest if you need to. But don't forget, out there, you're still being hunted. Well, that's easy to say right there. So we have our another EVS right here, as well as a shop. I am going to go ahead and sell some old barter items and armor real quick, so I'll be right back. Really quick, I forgot to do this in the last episode, but I am going to go ahead and equip the BAP NAR on Bugs here. I also want to equip this Barbello Knuckle that we got from the shop. This raises his strength, vitality, and ether attack by a little bit, but it lowers his agility by a bit as well. I'm going to do it anyways because Jan is not the most equipped for agility. Going back to the Oriental City through the EVS, I want to go ahead and open this segment address now that we have the decoder, segment address 2 right here. And then let's go ahead and open this chest, which contains a moon bridge. This right here is Melis's ultimate weapon. It increases her ether attack and strength by a lot, as you can see right here, especially ether attack, which is more important. Now that we have decoder 6, let's head back to the apartment building where there's a treasure in this segment address up here, which contains a ruthless bracelet. This bracelet gives you a small chance to hit an enemy more than once in a given turn. I want to go ahead and equip this on Lactus because it will help him do more attacks, including Jackal action, baby. Going back to the prison, we see that McCallum's corpse is no longer there. Let's go ahead and continue onwards right here. We want to go back to Freya's room where we fought it earlier, and I went the wrong way there. Let me go over there real quick. Because we get another hidden chest right here, which contains decoder 12. So let's go ahead and go backwards in the prison to where that segment address 12 is. And yeah, this is like one of the only few instances where you backtrack in the area itself, but you actually have to come back here to do it. Alright, almost there. Oh my gosh. Keep tripping on these traps for some reason. Alright, let's get the segment address 12 here, and oh my god, we avoided that guy. God. Alright, let's go ahead and open this chest, which contains a Bat Vel. This is Bug's ultimate armor. It gives him defense by almost 20 points, agility by 10 points, and boost power going up by 100. However, it lowers his strength by 10, so keep that in mind. But I think Bugs is much more of a, like we discussed before, he's much more of a jack-of-all-trades character at the end of the day. Anyways, we are done backtracking, getting all of our items together. But let's go ahead and cut the video right here. Next time on Xenosaga Pied Piper Fan Recreation, we will go around Block 53 in and head back to Sharon's house in hopes of a rendezvous. Until next time, see you on the other side!